News desk. An Afghan journalist stunned viewers by appearing on television to present the news moments after an attack by ISIL fighters at his station's premises in Kabul came to an end, reported alJazeera. Defiant Parwiz Sapy appeared calm and collected on Shamshad TV as he announced to viewers on Tuesday the attack has ended. Earlier, fighters with the Islamic State of Iraq in the Levant, ISIL, also known as ISIS, had stormed the station in the Afghan capital. A security guard was killed by the attackers, who were disguised as policemen. At least 24 others were wounded. Asalamualikum, peace be upon you Shamshad TV viewers, all staff members inside the building have been rescued, Sapy said in Pashto, his hands bandaged, after breaking a window in the newsroom so his colleagues could flee the attack. We have all resumed our work, all our journalists are back on duty. The station reported in a live broadcast that at least one attacker had blown himself up at the gate, while another ran inside. Afghan security forces battled the fighters and conducted a rescue operation that lasted almost 4 hours. Broadcasting briefly stopped during the attack, pulling the channel off air. We were in the middle of our daily morning meeting when we heard gunfire, Sapy told alJazeera. The only escape route was a tiny window in our newsroom, so I ran towards it and punched it. I took out the bits and pieces of glass with my hands and shouted, "Everyone get out from here," and that is where most of us managed to escape from. Shamshad has large audiences in areas where members of Pashtun ethnic groups are based, including areas of Afghanistan dominated by the Taliban. The station had not received threats in the past. Several social media users praised Sapy's response. Waslet has written Azimi at Washasnas. In case you missed it, this journalist stands for True Resilience. Number Shamshad https://twitter.com/medzafer/status/9278439884388603904 5:15 p.m., November 8, 2017. Replies 1313, retweets 1919, likes. Twitter ads, info and privacy. Franz Michaels Joel Melbourne, former EU ambassador and EU special representative for Afghanistan, tweeted, "Must admire Afghan journalists' resilience and determination." Twitter user Nimat Khan said, "A very loud message to terrorists. You can beat armies but not journalists." Carmen Fernandez, a Spanish journalist, wrote on Twitter, "Much respect." Waslet has written Azimi, a journalist with Deutsche Welle, said, "This journalist stands for true resilience." Hamad A. Sabari tweeted, "Moments after attackers were killed, Shamshad TV journalist back to work. High spirit and resilience can't be terrorized. Tears of happinesses." Sapy explained that at the time of his first live broadcast after the attack, he understood the power of media and that the experience made him adamant to continue his job as a journalist. "We all had tears of happiness and were as motivated as ever to continue doing our jobs as journalists," he told alJazeera. "After this attack by militants, we knew we were doing something right." Sapy and his colleagues refused to go home and waited outside the station until the operation was over. "My family kept calling me over the phone asking me to return back home, but like my other colleagues, I did not leave," he said. Shamshad TV broadcasts a variety of programs including news and current affairs, and it is one of the BBC's partner stations. With a decade of experience in Afghanistan's media, Sapy believes that journalists are constantly under threat. Afghan Journalist Safety Committee reported a surge in attacks against journalists with 73 cases recorded in 2017, an increase of 35% compared with 2016. This makes Afghanistan the second most dangerous country for reporters in the world after Syria. In May, ISIL claimed an attack targeting an Afghan state television building in Jalalabad that killed 6 people. In January 2016, after threats from the Taliban, a minibus carrying Telenews employees was bombed, killing 7 people during the evening rush hour. View image on Twitter. View image on Twitter. Unama News at Unama News. Number journalists equals civilians. Attacks on civilians and attacks on number media violate all laws. Number Kabul at Shamshad TV. 3:51 p.m., November 7, 2017. 22 replies, 55 retweets, 31 likes. Twitter adds info and privacy. The Taliban had openly threatened to target the television channel after it reported allegations of summary executions, rape, kidnappings and other abuses by Taliban fighters during the battle for Kunduz. The armed group said at the time that the reports were inaccurate and threatened unspecified consequences. It is one of the most difficult countries to report from, but such attacks can only make us stronger, Sapy said. My message to all young reporters is to continue doing your job. If they are attacking you, attack back with your journalism.